Hello, everybody. Welcome to a 75 lap test race here at Bristol Motor Speedway with the MMS NASCAR Season 1 lineup. What we have so far, that is. I know you don't care about intros, so I'm not going to do an intro and we're going to get straight into the race here. Matthew O'Hara is on pole by 0.001 of a second ahead. David Granville going down the rest of the grid. You'll have Sonia Nevermind and Willem de Sturman on the next row. Michael Tellers alongside Nicholas Wells. Marcus Littlegram alongside Josh Flynn. Eric Fortier alongside Isabel Harvey. Manikandan alongside Chinami. Dublin Bear alongside Rakus. Edwards alongside Nisbet. Valek alongside Via. McHugh alongside Andretti. Pascana alongside Bob Rick, the absolute madman, legend. Rod alongside Mondragon. And then Mattia Regano will round off the order. So, without further ado, let's get going here at Bristol. So, Matthew O'Hara is going to look to get the jump here. We wait now for the green flag. Green flag in the air. We're racing here at Bristol. Matthew O'Hara with a good launch. But he's going to be side by side off the corner with the 88, surely. And he's there ahead. The 88's got a great run off the corner. Here comes David Granville using that superior outside line. He's into the lead now. Further back, just in third, you can see Nicholas Wells with a brilliant launch. He's up into third and hunting down the leaders. Now, overtaking here is hard without traffic because you need to be alongside to go to the outside for it to work. Most of the time you're not alongside here, so overtaking will be difficult for the first 30 laps or so. What they really need is a caution like what I had in another test race. So right now David Granville leads in the 88 car. We'll go further back down the field into the mid-pack. There's Andrew Mondragon side by side with Fortier off the corner. He's going to come down to the inside and he's ahead of Fortier now. You can see Mattia Regano. He's got the 38 car there. He should be past Manikandan. Yes, just about. Look at the run there from Eva Valyak. She's going to go around the outside of the 38. 38, poor car getting stuck to the inside and is being absolutely swallowed up by anyone who tries the outside. And now he's been swallowed up by Dublin Bay. So poor Manikandan in the 38. He's not exactly having good luck, is he? Leo Rogbod in last at the moment. Well, Mattia Regano's in the pit. So he got an issue. Not Mattia Regano. I'm an idiot. Look, Marcus Littlegram. I cannot read. Marcus Littlegram in the 78 car is in, so he may have an issue. So he's going to go he's already 2 laps down. So his race is basically done. So David Granville leads as of right now in the 88 car. Pretty comfortable margin, must be said. I don't think he's going to be challenged for a while. Oh look, we've got a move coming on here. Josh Flynn to the outside, round he goes, and that's into 4th place off. He scraped the wall there. I don't think it's done too much damage, but still something. What is Sonia Nevermind doing? Just letting everyone past, it seems. Sonia doesn't quite know what to do. 24 behind of Chinami, having a look. No way to overtake yet. So at the moment we're going to go through the single file racing phase probably. Dan Edwards getting passed by Pascana. Not exactly. Oh, Pascana's now going to be overtaken by Rogbot. Pascana, Edwards. I am doing a terrible job today. David Granville still comfortably ahead. In fact, I think O'Hara is under more pressure from Wells, so the 56 car looking like it only really had the qualifying pace, not the race pace. We'll see come near the end of the stint. Still about another, I'd say about 18, 19 laps before we start seeing pit stops. And the FedEx 11 car having a look at the 56. Still no way through yet, so he's just going to sit behind and hope. Josh Flynn nearly putting the 24 car up the track a bit. Who's this going? Sonia Nevermind. So there's lots of racing in this group. So around the outside goes Tsunami, and Flynn's going to go around the outside as well. Ooh, that was close. Flynn, mate, you had so much track to yourself, you didn't need to push it that closely. So Sonia Nevermind should be able to hold the position now. In fact, Sonia's having a look at Josh Flynn in the 1, and is now going to be under threat from Willem de Sturman in the 18. No, Sturman just decides to sit back. For now. Going to Sturman, I will expect to see him flying up the order soon. Puli Pascana's now at the back. Leia Rodbrod passing her teammate, Matteo Logano in the 5-car. Dan Edwards going up to the high side, being held up by the 48, who got an atrocious run off the corner. Dan Edwards is now going to go to the outside of Leia Rodbrod in the 48. Should get the move done, easy as you like. And will be followed by Puli Pascana. So Leia Rodbrod was making progress and is pretty much back where she started. Just going to go look through the field now, see if there's anyone battling, or if it's just single file at the moment. Oh, Willem de Sturman low, please. Albert Rackers, no, I'm not going to go for a move, Rackers. Damn it. So back to the leaders. So Ahara's definitely catching up to Granville now. Who's laid every lap of this race so far. It's all going to come down to the pit stop. I've only done 50 lap races so far, and they pit around lap 30. So by that we should have about 2 stops in this race. 75 laps. So here comes Nicholas. This is a group of 3 for the win here at the moment, and that will probably all change in the stops. It's going to be between David Granville, Matthew O'Hara and Nicholas Wells. Though I wouldn't be surprised to see someone like Harvey take it in the end with a bit of luck at the stops, or with a caution. Harvey, they're all going low there. They're all going extremely defensive off the final corner, as if to stop anyone taking the inside, although it's the outside you want here. Josh Flynn's going to have Sonia Nevermind on the outside. Can Sonia get the run off the corner? Almost definitely. Sonia's got a good run, and that should be a 2-car overtake. Into turn 1, turn 2, off of turn 2, easy as you like. That's the move done for Sonia Nevermind, passing Shinani and Josh Flynn. Who's that in the background? Michael Teller was good in the test season. He's going to go around the outside of Rakus. Going to catch up to TJ Nisbet, who's being passed by test season champion Tony Andretti. 2 drivers who really showcased their talent in that test season. Tony Andretti to the inside. Teller's going to go around the outside of him. Teller is flying. Albert Raku's behind them. Look at Teller go. Is he going to have a look at the 18 car? He's going to stay high, so he should get a good run off the corner. The 18 car is going to stick to the inside. So Teller's going to run around the outside of the 18 car. And Teller will put himself up another position. 88 still leading right now. Rakus to the outside of the Sturman. So the outside is definitely the faster one to run. So that's where you're going for your overtakes, it seems. But everyone seems to be running the inside line. I don't know if there's any specific reason other than the AI, but we'll see. So if we go back up the order. Yep, still the same for the front 3. Except David Granville's pulled out a big gap there. 7 tenths, 8 tenths, nearly 9. He's pulling it out now. He knows he needs to get a gap for the stops, which should be happening around now. In fact, we will go on to the pit lane camera. We go to pit lane 2. I do not see anyone coming in yet, but I'd expect pit stops around now. We've got some battling there. Side by side, Josh Flynn stuck to the inside. Sonia Nevermind, running in our own world at the moment. TJ Nisbet to the outside of Josh Flynn. He should get the run off the corner. The 24 car goes low, but that's going to put TJ Nisbet around the outside of Chinami as well. Good move. Pit stops are beginning. Pit stops are beginning. Here we go. Chinami's in. Is there anyone else in the Isabel Harvey's in? David Granville, the leader, is in. We shall watch Granville. So he will come into his pit box in just a second. Here we go. In he comes. We need to see where Granville will come out. So he is the last pit box. Left side, well, right side tyres on. Done. He is going to be putting on left side tyres. Yep. So David Granville is out. Granville is back out on track. So he will get going. So Granville, I believe, running in around 19th place. So lots of cars now a lap down. Where will Granville go as he starts unlapping himself and passing cars? Who's that? That's Matthew O'Hara. He's lost a lot of time to Granville. Granville's had a superb stop, it seems. So Granville, I believe, will take the lead. Or will he? The 11 car might. Let's see, where's the 11? If we can find it at all. Lots of people down pit road. Josh Flynn, the order is completely lost at the moment. I have no idea where anyone is. Where is the 11 car? There's the 11 car. So no, David Granville, the top three is still the same. Isabel Harvey's still in 9th. So the order's pretty similar to what it was. It's just a lot more spaced out now. If you have a look at Josh Flynn, behind him, Andrew Mondragon putting a move on Kawata Chinami. So Mondragon's going to look for a good run off the corner, but he's going to be nowhere near close enough for a move. Further back, Keith McHugh going round the outside of Chinami. Chinami's losing lots of places today. Edwards almost getting pushed round there. But you've got the 78 car rejoining. Oh, that was close. That was very close between Andretti and Littegren. You've got Bob Rick on the inside of Willem de Sterman. De Sterman could get 3 cars here if he can get his exit right. In fact, he would not get a good exit there. De Sterman really struggling, it seems. Oh, poor line, 3 wide momentarily. It's a very poor line from Bob Rick. He was really slow off the corner. He's going to get swallowed up now by Manekam then. And if we go back up, De Sterman is now back to single file racing. Some cars are getting really poor lines at the moment. Just stick on their helicopter cam. In fact, I should stop because that'll probably get annoying, the noise. So, Josh Flynn running in 10th. It was only a good race, but he's made some mistakes. Keith almost pushing Josh around the corner. So Josh is obviously quite slow at the moment. Karina Veer, interesting. Wasn't this far up most of the race, so she's done well to stop. With following Albert Rackles round. It's all going to come down to the final stops, I think. But the 88 of Granville is in traffic. Now this is where Matthew O'Hara needs to judge it right. Because this is going to be crucial. If he can get through the traffic better than Granville, then he will have a shot at the win. Right now, it's looking like Granville might be stuck in traffic. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That was close between Manekanda and Bob Rick. Almost ended in a wreck there. So they're struggling to fight their way through. This is getting really, really shaky in this group now. David Granville is stuck. He is stuck. He cannot find a way through. Currently stuck behind Eric Fortier. Look at this. Matthew O'Hara is closing and he's gone to the inside. That's not what you need to do, mate. He's going to get a good run off the corner still. But no, he's stuck on the inside. And in fact, here comes Matthew O'Hara. Here comes Matthew O'Hara. Is David Granville to the outside of Viva Valia? Yeah, Granville's going to make his way through now. He's starting to get past other cars. So Granville's doing all right now. Where is Matthew O'Hara? He's still in this. He is still just fighting his way through. So, no, he hasn't. He's not even started fighting through. So there's Eva Valiak. Matthew O'Hara stuck behind Valiak. There's Isabel Harvey. There's Nicholas Wells. He's catching up to Matthew O'Hara. This is getting really interesting now that they're in the traffic here. Where is David Granville? There he is, stuck behind Tony Andretti, waiting for a gap to open. Here we go. Slowly following round, waiting for the moment, but he's taking his time. David Granville really struggling here. He can't find his way through. There you go. He's going to take to the outside of Bob Rick now. That's just what he needed. He's now on the high side. He is now high, and he should be able to get past all of these guys. No, he can't, because Tony Andretti's too far ahead, so it's going to go back to single file, and he's going to make no progress. There's Matthew O'Hara. Can he find his way through? There you go. Matthew O'Hara is going to take to the high side, while David Granville's stuck on the low side. And there's Nicholas Wells in the background as O'Hara gets blocked by the 34 car of Dublin Bay. There's Nicholas Wells. This is getting close now. So Nicholas Wells is going to go around the outside of Matthew O'Hara. The Joe Gibbs Toyota takes second place. So Nicholas Wells will move into second. He's got to clear these cars ahead. David Granville's formed a train including back markers behind him. So Nicholas Wells, there you go. Nicholas Wells to the outside of the 34 car. This could get interesting. So Nicholas Wells round the outside of Dublin Bay. He's only got Bob Brick between him and David Granville. To be between Nicholas Wells and Granville for the win here at Bristol. And Granville's having a look, but he's not going to get past Ivo Variak like that. And O'Hara's right. This is going to be a three-way fight for the win to the end. I said that earlier. I didn't expect it to go through the pit stops, to be honest. I expected one of them to lose out massively. The traffic, and they stayed in their positions. Can Nicholas Wells close up to Bob Brick and get through? He's just taking his time. He's taking it easy, searching for a gap. Matthew O'Hara's looking racy now. He just needs to get closer to Bob Brick, and he needs that car to pull to the inside so he can take the higher lane. So he's just following closely, waiting for the moment. We've got cars ahead going low. That's Tony Andretti in the 5 car as well. There you go. A train is forming. Ivo Variak round the outside of Mattia Regano. David Granville has got to the high side. David Granville has got high. That's big. And Nicholas Wells is low. Granville's going to start clearing all of these cars now. There's Tony Andretti. He's going to go around the outside of Eric Fortier. So Granville has cleared these cars. I don't think we'll have another stop. I do not think we'll have another stop here. Matthew O'Hara to the outside of Nicholas Wells. He's got it done. Nicholas Wells has blown his shot at the win by getting stuck low. So David Granville has a nice cushion of lapped cars between him and O'Hara now. This is looking good for Granville. He's just got to keep it clean now. Just got to keep it clean, and he will come home with the win. As Ivo Variak nearly touches the 48th car of Blair Rodblod ahead. So what's Granville goes low. So Granville is low. Can Matthew O'Hara close up in the few laps left? No, they're in the pits. There are pit stops here. We will have pit stops at the end of this race. So Matthew O'Hara is in. Let's follow David Granville now, as he's looking to pass Tony Andretti. This is going to get interesting. This will get extremely interesting. We are pitting in the last couple laps. At least with O'Hara, there's Edwards in the pit lane. Will he come down pit road? David Granville's in. Granville is in. Nicholas Wells is in as well. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. I don't know who's going to take the lead while they're all down pit road. So, Granville this is real interesting now. We'll follow Nicholas Wells' stop this time. Sorry about that. So Wells, right behind Granville. The 93 car currently leads. I don't know who that is. That's Michael Teller. He's down pit road now. Matthew O'Hara is on the track. 56 car. He's gonna surely. He's run. He's done it. Matthew O'Hara's into the lead. I think he's into the lead. I'll check this when we cross the line. Surely. Has he done it? Yes, no, he's not. He's not in the lead. We've still got Mattia Agano's in the lead, but he's in pit road now. So this is really exciting. I'm pretty sure some cars who haven't coming down pit road now. Matthew O'Hara leads at Bristol. He's done it at the stops. And Nicholas Wells is looking at David Granville to take second. White flags in the air. We'll go with Matthew O'Hara, as he's only got 2 corners to go. Turn 3, turn 4, out of the final corner. Matthew O'Hara wins in Bristol. Oh, he snatched that one at the end. David Granville is going to be pissed off as he comes home in 2nd place. Nicholas Wells 3rd. 4th for Isabel Harvey. 5th for Michael Teller, good drive from him. 6th for Sonia Nevermind. 7th for TJ Nisbet. 8th for Josh Flynn. 9th for Albert Rakus. And 10th for Rapuli Pescara, both BK racing cars in the top 10 here. Oh, what a race that was. We didn't have a single incident that race, but the pit stops made that so exciting. Wasn't much overtaking, at least up front, but it was still quite exciting. So if we go to the results now, there you have it. Littlegrim did get going then, just albeit 4 laps down. I did see him back on track now and realised that. So I said the top 10 earlier. Then you've got Karina Villa in 11th, Keith McHugh in 12th, Manu Kantan in 13th, Mondragon 14th, Chinami 15th, Bob Rick in 16th. He could have decided the race during that green flag running stint. Although this whole race was green flags, that doesn't help. But after the first stop, Mattia Regano 17th. Willem, he had a shot at winning at Regano. If he had just stayed out for a couple more laps, he would have won that. In fact, that would go to anyone. If they stayed out for a couple laps more, they could have won it. Willem de Sturm, the last car on the lead lap, will be 18th. Lea Rogbrod 19th. Ava Valiant disappointed in 20th. Looked like she had pace. Tony Andretti 21st. Sean Dublin Bay 22nd. Eric Fortier 23rd. Rapuli Pescara, really the last car. Actually, no, I got it all wrong. I don't know what I was going with. But yeah, so Rapuli Pescara is 24th. I don't know why I said both BK racing cars in the top 10. Dan Edwards was 10th. I must have had a moment there. But Marcus Littlegrim, after his issues at the start of the race, will come home in 25th. What a race, though. David Granville's going to be pissed off at O'Hara for that. So thanks for watching. As we'll see you next week for the Daytona clashes, and then on Friday for the Daytona 250.